Capricorn. Welcome to your love reading. Today is July 26, 2019, and my channel is the Fool's Journey Tarot. So I'm going to get started here after a few shuffles. I decided to do my videos a little differently. Since I'm shuffling, I'll let you know. I was doing, at first I was just doing random videos for the signs that I felt needed the messages, because my intention is to reach the people who need the messages the most and who benefit most from the reading. And then I thought, okay, well, I have to get through all of the signs. So I did all the signs, and I went through one go around, and I was starting over again with Aries and doing all the signs again for a second go around for the end of the month. But it just wasn't feeling right to me. So I decided to do a little meditation and kind of mess around with the cards and let Spirit determine which sign needed to hear the message. So I was doing kind of a little mini reading, and the sign of Capricorn came up first, with the devil energy, no less. And so, based on the little mini reading, it looked like this might be a message that you would benefit from and would help you out in the coming period of time that you're watching this video. I do want to remind my viewers that I do not do time-specific videos, so this is not just for the last, the upcoming week or the upcoming month. If you're watching this video at a later time, even though it's not July 26, 2019, it still may resonate for you and you might get something out of it. So that is my intention, and I hope that whoever is watching this does get something out of it and is able to use this message to your benefit. Let's get started. Shall we, Capricorn? Let's see what you've got. In your underlying energy, you have the Two of Cups. Nice card to start with. I think we would all agree. So you are dealing with a relationship of some sort. Now remember, just because it's the Two of Cups and it does reference a love relationship, this could be a romantic love, could be a friend, family member, co-worker. Maybe just someone you're interested in. You might have romantic feelings for, but you're not in an established relationship yet. You have the Eight of Cups in reverse on the table, Two of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse. There's a sense of being stuck, emotionally stuck, maybe stuck in a situation or any relationship. Two of Swords in reverse, you might be questioning a decision that was made. Maybe feeling blocked from making a decision, or maybe feeling blocked from having made a specific decision. And there's a sense of feeling let down, possible sense of defeat or failure, or just an inability to accomplish something within love or a circumstance, situation. Paired with the Two of Cups, in your underlying energy, you have the Six of Fire. This is the Six of Wands in the traditional tarot, but it means a little bit something a little bit different in this deck, Book of Shadows. In this deck, this can refer to analyzing a situation. So it looks like you're working on something in your head regarding a relationship, maybe a failed relationship or something that you were not able to get going. I think you've been stuck on this for quite a while. There may have been an ending that you're questioning, and there's the Devil energy coming up with the Six of Wands in reverse. That's your card, Capricorn. So of course you could be dealing with another Capricorn. I think this feeling of failure or feeling like something didn't transpire the way you had hoped has you feeling stuck. And you want to move away from this feeling. This may have been a premature ending in a relationship. Maybe you decided to end a relationship and now you're questioning that. Feels like you've been stuck on this for a while. It's possible, Capricorn, that you might be considering reconnecting with this person. Maybe you feel like that you made a mistake ending the relationship. You might be a little worried that you're not going to be successful trying to reestablish a connection with this person. So there's some insecurities here. I get a sense that either you or people around you may feel like this was the right decision, but now you're not so sure. Maybe you were influenced by family members or friends, and now you're questioning that, feeling like maybe that wasn't the right decision for you, even though others thought that ending it was the right decision. Clarifying the Two of Cups, you have the Page of Cups in reverse. You might be seeking an apology or looking to apologize to somebody. Or you could just feel, maybe you feel that now that this relationship has ended, you've got this idea in your head that you want to be back together with this person, and maybe you're unsure about your feelings or your thoughts. You also have the Page of Pentacles up here, clarifying the Six of Fire. Definitely feeling hesitant, possibly pessimistic about this relationship or coming back together maybe with this person. The Devil has come out again, clarifying the Elemental of Earth, which is the Page of Pentacles. You have the Page of Pentacles twice on the board. I think you may want to learn more about what's going on with this person or this relationship so you can establish a clearer understanding of maybe how you should move forward with this. It's starting to look more and more like an ending occurred or maybe not an ending so much as a failure within a relationship, or some kind of problems that caused maybe a separation or a fight. There's some frustration with this failure or breakup. I don't know that you're feeling like you should move forward with it or not, or go back into this relationship seeking a reconciliation. Right now you might feel like the ending was the best plan. You have the Six of Wands again out here. By the way, this is technically the third time we've seen the Six of Wands already on the table, and you don't have that many cards out yet. So you may feel that this ending, this card represents blowing out the candle to something, ending something that at the time or currently you feel or did feel that it was the right decision, that you made the right choice to bring this ending to this relationship. However, you might be feeling like you ended something too soon, or possibly ended your chance at your Ten of Cups. And I say that because you have the Ten of Cups in reverse, clarifying the Devil card right now. This may be a relationship that was long-standing, or you really spent a considerable amount of time making this decision to bring an end to this. You may have felt stuck within the relationship or felt pessimistic about where it was headed. and that's why you brought it into it. You may have felt that the ending was inevitable. In other words, maybe you established a relationship with somebody, but then they had to move away, or they were taking off to a job somewhere else in a different location, or you weren't able to move. May have been some deceit surrounding this relationship. You have the Page of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Two of Cups. Some deceit or some lying regarding the love within the relationship. Maybe you weren't sure about your actual feelings, or the person that you're dealing with wasn't sure about their feelings toward you. Remember, you can revert. Maybe you were the one left out in the cold. Maybe you were the one broken up with. And now you're feeling alone, feeling rejected. Looks like you're stuck on the loss of this foundation. I feel like you may have established a solid foundation with this person at some point in time, and you're stuck on that it's lost, that maybe you gave up on something that was good. You definitely are feeling trapped by this decision that was made. I feel like one of you, I think it was your partner. Well, I think it was your partner. Now I'm feeling like there was a loss of love, or maybe a disconnect. They may have been acting distant towards you, or just unresponsive emotionally. The King of Cups, clarifying the Six of Wands. And you may have felt frustrated, or felt like continuing with this relationship would be a waste of time, not worth the effort. You're done waiting for it to become more. Maybe you were waiting for a commitment from this person, and it wasn't moving forward at the pace that you wanted to, or maybe wasn't moving forward at all. I think you've put a lot of thought into this, Capricorn. I feel like you've spent a considerable amount of time determining what was the right move, or what is the right move in this point in time, either to maintain the ending, or to try to reconnect, possibly. You definitely still have some kind of attachment here with this person. Definitely have some kind of attachment still with them. I think that you feel that they may have been lying, or may have been deceitful about their feelings for you. So I say that because we have the Two of Cups, and clarifying the Two of Cups is the Page of Swords in reverse. So you could feel like this person was not being honest about their feelings. And clarifying these cards as well, you have the Page of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this would be somebody who's maybe lost interest, or is just kind of trying to pretend that they still have feelings, but they really don't. And being dishonest about that. You may have decided to end this before they could end it. I don't think everybody's been in a situation where maybe you've been in a relationship and you knew that it was dying, but you didn't want to be the one to be shoved out into the cold, right? So you make the move first, and now you're questioning, maybe that wasn't the right decision that I made. You're reanalyzing the decision about maybe leaving this person out in the cold, or maybe now you're feeling like you're the one who is lacking in the relationship because you put yourself out there. And the Hermit in reverse can indicate someone feeling lonely or ostracized. And I don't think that you've learned anything more about what's going on with this person. In other words, now that you've had this separation, I don't feel like you have been able to find out information about them or see how they're, maybe through friends, or when this separation happened, there was a total cut in communication, and so you are not necessarily connected in any way, so you're wondering about what's going on with them. Are they feeling the pain as much as you? Did they want this ending? I don't know that you feel that at this point in time that you can, even if you wanted to reach out and reconnect, that you can reestablish. I feel like you might feel like you don't have it in you to fight another battle. If you even had the opportunity, but I think you feel like this may have been a missed opportunity at your 10 of Cups, which would be total happiness in the upright, satisfaction in life, your perfect partner, the person you build your home, your life with, you have a family with. But the lack of love, and I do feel like the King of Cups is your person's energy, the lack of love, they may have just been one of those people that is incapable of showing emotion, or weren't real free with their affections. Maybe you needed a little bit more as far as feeling close to them, the touchy-feely kind of love, and that wasn't happening within the relationship. So making the effort was a waste of time and you needed to move forward. You have made, I think the Queen of Pentacles is your energy, Capricorn, and I feel like to a certain extent you may have been the rock in the relationship. You may have been the person who was holding it together. Maybe the one who was responsible for establishing a home for you two, or carrying the load of the financial responsibility. Or maybe, and the Queen of Pentacles also can be someone who is very caring and giving and puts others first. You may have felt that there was an imbalance within the relationship because you were providing not only more in the financial realm, but maybe in the emotional realm. You were more supportive towards your person than they were towards you. And there just wasn't any movement towards success within the relationship, so you ended it. There was a delay or an actual stop to movement forward, and so you had to put an end to it. Sylvester, what's wrong? That's my daughter's cat. He's meowing at his toy. Sorry, Capricorn. You're stuck on this, though. That's really, I think, why you need to see this reading, because you're still stuck on this ending. It's not going away. So whether you ended it or they did, you are stuck. Wondering if the ending was the right thing or not. And feeling pretty sad. Sad and maybe even overly emotional. I think if you had some clarity on whether or not this ending was the right thing to do, you would be able to let go of those emotions. In other words, if you were able to find out more, about your person, the Page of Pentacles can indicate somebody who's either unwilling or unable to learn or gather knowledge. Someone who can't acquire the information so that they can analyze it and figure out, what went wrong, why it ended. Because whether or not, there can be endings, right? But if there's no closure, that's where we get stuck in our emotions. I think you just want to know if this person actually ever had those kind of relationships, feelings for you. That's what I'm feeling, that this person may have been dishonest from the beginning. Maybe this is one of those people, this person that you're dealing with might be one of those people that just wants to be in a relationship. Not because they feel actual love for the person, but because they feel the need to be attached to somebody. And you weren't getting what you needed out of the relationship, because for them it was just, I'm just attached. Could have been for financial reasons, because they saw that you were a capable individual, maybe holding down a really solid job. Maybe you have a nice home and they wanted, it wasn't a relationship necessarily about love, but just kind of having stuff with somebody. You definitely want to move forward. You are going to move forward. The Wheel of Fortune is an indication that things are moving forward regardless of whether you feel ready or not. And you just want to be able to work through this. And move on with your life. So Capricorn, I'm gonna try to clarify a little more for you. Let's get some more cards on the table. Maybe we'll get some more information about your person. You may be stuck on the ending of this relationship, but honestly, based on what I'm seeing in the cards today, I am feeling a lack of emotion on their part. So for whatever reason, I don't know, I can't determine based on what I'm seeing why there was a lack of emotion. It could be just that type of person, like I said, where they just don't have the capability of showing loving emotions, or that type of person who gets involved with somebody, but then they're unable to show the kind of emotions that the other partner may need or want. You're definitely feeling trapped by the decision. So honestly, Capricorn, I feel like you definitely made the decision to end it. I don't feel like it was this person, but like I was saying before, I feel like it was almost a decision that you made because you may have been sensing that this person was headed in that direction, that they were going to end it with you first. And so you decided to take the reins and make that decision for them so that you weren't the one being, broken up with. You were the one doing the breaking up. And you're questioning that decision now. Maybe you shouldn't have done it. Maybe you should have given them more time. I don't like to come up with a definitive opinion necessarily when I do readings, but I feel like you did the right thing based on what I see. I don't think that this relationship was going anywhere. It feels to me like it may have been a dead end, and I think you may have made the right choice. So regardless of whether you still have feelings for this person or not, it feels to me, based on what I see, that this was not your Ten of Cups. And that not only by ending it did you save face by not being the one who was broken up with, but you saved yourself some grief ultimately. That's what I see. I mean, I could be totally off on that, and maybe you are really looking forward to reconnecting with this person, and there was more to it than what I'm seeing in the cards. So I'm not saying this is definitive. I'm just saying that's what I feel based on what I see. And the Sun in reverse, clarifying this set of cards about reanalyzing your decision. You're definitely feeling unhappy, but also this could indicate that you just want some more clarity. You just want to find out. You might want to just find out, what are they doing right now? Are they sad? Are they pining after me? Are they wishing that they could reconnect? Or are they wanting to talk? Three of Wands. You want to move forward. You want to start making some future plans for yourself. You want to get away from this emotional, these emotions you're having for this person. And there's the Eight of Swords again, clarifying this group of cards. You've got it twice. You're definitely trapped on whether or not you made the right choice to end this. You are feeling trapped. If you look closely at these two cards, the person trapped within the set of swords that surrounds them is not really trapped. So this is a feeling trapped in your own head. In other words, you have total control to remove those swords and get out from feeling trapped. And I do believe you know that. You just want clarity. I really feel that strongly, that you would just like to. And maybe they're one of those people that doesn't have social media right now. The type of person who doesn't want to be on Facebook. I don't want to be on Facebook because I don't need everybody knowing my business. Well, today, in this day and age, that's how a lot of people kind of keep track of each other. Even exes, you'll look up on their social media or their Twitter account or whatever, trying to see how they're doing. And this person may be one of those people that just doesn't do those digital connections, and so you really are in the dark about them. And there's that Nine of Wands, clarifying the devil energy with the Nine of Wands in reverse twice. You're getting a lot of repeats in this reading, Capricorn. I think you may have put a lot into this relationship. I think you may have tried to make that emotional connection with them over and over and over again. It just wasn't happening. That's what I'm getting out of this card. I feel like you sincerely made a genuine effort to make this work within the relationship, and the emotions just weren't there. At least not on their end. For you, yes. Maybe overly so. The Queen of Cups in reverse can indicate someone who's overly sensitive, but can it also be someone who's clingy, someone who's a little bit shows their emotions a little bit too much. Can also be someone who's just repressing their emotions and not giving out any emotions as well. But I have the sense that you were the one who was emotionally connected and they were not. I mean, just we've seen both of these cards, but let's face it, this person was not emotionally connected. Now in the reverse, the King of Cups is someone who just withdraws, could be moody, someone who's not interested in showing emotions. And the Queen of Cups can be like that too, but more so the Queen of Cups is about being overly emotional, overly sensitive. And that's you too. That's the two of you. I'm going to get 4 more cards on the table to see if we can't get any more information for you, Capricorn, and then I'm going to bring this to a close. I feel like this person may have not been very communicative with you. In other words, they just didn't express their, not only didn't express their feelings, but didn't talk about anything regarding that. Sylvester, what's wrong? He just had a snack. Came out licking his chops. Eight of water. This is about moving on, and this is clarifying the Two of Cups with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups in reverse. You want to move on from this. You want to separate yourself from the situation emotionally. And the Five of Water, it's an emotionally charged situation. That's the part that's keeping you trapped. You're still emotionally connected. Ace of Fire, which is the Ace of Wands. You wanted a new beginning, or you wanted a new beginning with this person. You feel like you maybe could have had a new beginning with this person, but this ending came about, and now you're wondering, was it the right thing to do? And the Six of Earth clarifying the Six of Wands in reverse. This is indicating that this person was not right for you. That you got out of a situation that would have been ultimately more difficult, more challenging, maybe even a dangerous situation. This card actually in the reverse can indicate needing to move out of a potentially dangerous, really bad situation. You know, that card to me says it all. I think you really did make the right move, Capricorn. If you're looking for some closure and you're not able to obtain that communication that would allow you to close out the situation for yourself, and that's why you're watching this reading, honestly, Capricorn, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. I think you made the right choice. It may feel really hard and really emotional for you right now, but honestly, I think your gut instincts were to separate yourself from this person, and you were right. Your instincts were right, and you may not have communication with them, and you may not feel emotional closure with this person right now, but based on what I see here, you were on point with your intuition, and I think that you need to trust yourself and go ahead and move forward because you made the right choice. Capricorn, I'm going to let it go at this point in time. Thank you for joining me on the Fool's Journey Tarot. I hope you join me again some other time. Have a wonderful day.